everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout, and I am still working on trying to finish up my January Best of Both Worlds kit here. So that kind of fireworks paper, the yellow paper I used, and then that number paper is all from my kit. And then I just added some other papers from my stash to make this work. So that number paper is from Crate Paper. It's the Sweet Story rhyme paper. And then I love this kind of like fireworks looking paper from Simple Stories. It's the Say Cheese Main Street paper in Magical. And I'm going to put that on a red background paper from Pebbles, the Happy Hooray Balloon Animals paper. And I kind of wanted like a strip of paper going down the middle, and then decided to back it with the red because otherwise that faded too much into it. And I do like that kind of polka dot border on that paper, so I thought it would be fun to leave that on there and just back it from there. And the reason I'm using the number paper is because it's a picture of my great nephew, and looks like he's driving the family car there, even though he's kind of little. So that's sort of why I use the numbers. Now, my original idea was that I was going to hang the photo from a strip at the top. And when I did that, I didn't love the way it looked from the top, because I don't know, there were too many, like I didn't like the piece of the border kind of showing at the top, or the fireworks paper showing at the top above the blue strip. I didn't think the blue strip was large enough. I think because the fireworks paper itself, I think if I'd cut that narrower, it would have worked better, but I didn't like it that way either. Was toying with, do I put it in the middle with that blue strip? I did a layout very similar to this one with a Christmas paper that just worked better. And I think the photos were a little bit different, and that's why. So I'm starting to kind of play with what I can do here, and I see this this little city chipboard from the Vicky Booten Let's Wander chipboard stickers. And because kind of driving a car reminds me of going to work and being an adult, the city then made sense to me. Doesn't have anything in particular to do with this photo exactly. And they live in a bigger city, so that works as well. So then what I decided to rotate it, the photo, because that way I can use the right-hand side to the photo for a journaling card or some sort of decorative element there underneath the cityscape. So I'm just going through my journaling cards. Most of these are from Ellie's studio because there's quite a bit of aqua in the cityscape, but not in any of the other papers. So that's kind of interesting that I'm choosing, like it would only be there. Obviously, I'm going to need to include aqua in somewhere else. So that felt like the best choice. And now I'm going to look in my blues to see if I can find any blue journaling cards, because some of those fireworks are blue. And right away I find this card, and I really like the way that looks. That seems to be able to relate back to the paper more. And I know I can bring the aqua in other places. There's definitely yellow and red in the cityscape, which already appear. So I just need to add aqua in somewhere else, and it works. But that blue helps as well. And then as I'm working on this, I'm like, well, maybe that wider blue strip that I cut could actually go along the side here, and that would make a little bit more sense then. And that's what I do. And now that I'm looking at it, I think I inked the other papers, but I didn't ink the blue, but that's okay. And maybe I didn't. I thought I did, but I actually didn't. It might have helped with the transition. Like in looking at this, I'm thinking that, or maybe a little bit of washi tape between the blue and the number paper and fireworks paper would have helped as well for a little transition as well. But it's okay. I think it's fine. Could have done aqua as well too, now that I think about it. All right, so now I'm just thinking about what other things I could put on here. I thought about the camera, didn't find anything there I liked. I did grab some sunglasses from the Wet Let's Wander chipboard. And I'm looking at these stickers, and I find that smile sticker, which is great because he is smiling. That came from the Crate Paper Good Vibes stickers, and that is from my kit. The Good Vibes stickers. I haven't used up a lot of those. The colors seem to be really bright for the colors in this particular kit. Again, I'm still trying to use those stickers. I like the idea of using a house because he is at home doing this. But they're very vertical, and they were a little bit more horizontal up there in the top left. It might have worked, but it didn't in this particular case. Okay, so I'm still working here. And now I need to get down my title. And I'm using this alphabet from Amy Tangerine. It's the Thickers in Memento. And they're very thin. So I'm thinking about doing, the title I want to do is Baby You Can Drive My Car. And I'm thinking I could do Baby kind of up at the top because it's a really long title up at the top and like another font, and then You Can Drive My Car on the bottom here. Just because it's so long. I was thinking of using like Ellie Studio letters or maybe some tile letter stickers up there. I am going to have to MacGyver some R's here. I'll just use the P with one of the legs from a K. And that does a good job of MacGyvering. So there's the my, and then the car. And as I'm doing this, I realize that I have a ton of room left and that I probably can get Baby in there. So I'm not going to show you this on camera because that title is so long and I've already changed it twice. But I go back in and do the Baby when I'm all done. On the top there, rearrange the title. You'll see it in the still shot and the detail shots. So I'm now just adding in some enamel dots from Altenew. They're in the seashore color. I'm just adding 3 in each cluster. All right, guys, here's a still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.